Happy Frozen Tuesday! It is cold out there. Temperature is like 18 degrees with wind chills in the single digits. Yeah, it is cold. And I know this is Michigan, we're supposed to be used to it, but still, it takes a couple of days of this every winter to go, oh yeah, I forgot just how cold it really is. So, but yes, we are back at work today, and Albus survived the trip into work. He's kind of hiding behind his little ramp there. So I'm going to have to figure out where he's going to go. And I'll be brutally honest, I'm not entirely sure at the moment. So finding Albus a permanent spot to call home is my #1 priority this morning. And then after that would be to start pulling materials and getting ready for the day and trying to warm up. At least my portable's nice and warm. But I'm frozen because I had to make multiple trips back and forth to my car. So yeah, fingers are kind of frozen solid. I'm happy to report that finding Albus a place in the room was actually easier than I ever thought it would be. His new permanent spot is right here on top of the computer cart. And he seems to be quite happy over here. He's a nervous little guy. See, there's just so much excitement and all this moving and hustling and bustling. But he's sweet and he doesn't bite. He's not afraid to be petted. Oh, I see, scratch, scratch, scratch. He's a sweet little guy. So the children are going to love him. So, and Boo was sad to see him leave this morning, and so was my son Casey. Casey's like, Mom, can you bring him home every day? It's like, no, I cannot bring him home every day. But he will be home for Christmas, and he'll be home for vacations. So, but yeah, I cannot bring Albus home every single day. Too much work. So I hope he likes it here, and I know the kids are just going to die when they see him. So the hardest thing is going to be to keep the kids, give him a little space, because, you know, he's just a little guy, and it's going to be a little scary seeing, 31 giants coming at him. So that's what we're talking about this morning, is how to treat the guinea pig, and how to not crowd the guinea pig, and how to not scare the poor little critter half to death. Yeah, that'll be topic #1 today. I just have to say how amazing I feel having had that one snow day. One I got to sleep in. And considering that, Saturday and Friday were very, very busy, they weren't necessarily relaxing. Sunday, I got to sleep in, but I had to clean the house after the party. I had schoolwork to do. Yesterday, though, was like, bonus! Another day off. And right now, I feel so on top of things. I mean, my lesson plans are good to go. My work is ready to go. I got my planner done. My pensiv's ready to go. I feel rested and just awesome. Sometimes a snow day really is the greatest thing on earth that can happen to a teacher, because with having the 5-day school week and then just the 2-day weekend, there's never enough time. I mean, we work and we work and we work and we work, and I swear, you can work from before the sun rises till long after the sun sets, and you're still never, ever, ever, ever caught up on your schoolwork. So to get that bonus day yesterday and to just have a whole day to take care of more school business, to take care of more household business, to take care of holiday business. Oh my God, it was awesome. It was totally awesome. So, time to get my morning message up, and somebody is here. Let's see who's visiting. Hello. Oh, thank you. Here, bring that in. Set it right here. Sweet. We just got all of Albus's things. Ooh, he's got hay and food and more bedding and another one of these things. And I'm not quite sure what this is. Thank you. as I said, that program is awesome because not only did they provide you with the guinea pig, but they provided you with the habitat and everything you need for the caring of the guinea pig. So, amazing program. Totally amazing. Lunchtime now. The kids are all gone off to eat, and I'm here alone. The girls will be joining me pretty soon to have lunch in here. This morning was perfect. The kids are the kids are quite rowdy and rather rambunctious, but even though they're loud today, they're on task. They really, really are. We were able to get all of our lessons done this morning, and the math fractions lesson went really, really well. I presented them with like a story problem, and the first one they struggled, but then we kind of worked it through. The second one got better, the third one got better, the fourth ones were better, and by the time we did the fifth and sixth problem for equal sharing and dividing and naming fractions, they were good. They were really, really good. I was very, very pleased with how well it went. And then once we were done talking about how you could have a different name but it be the same answer, because some kids would do a whole, and we're doing mixed number answers, and some of the kids were doing what would be called an improper fraction, although I think they're like dropping that term, improper fraction, because there's nothing wrong with saying, 5/4 or anything like that. So then we moved on to equivalent fractions, and luckily they were getting it, which is amazing, because any fourth grade teacher can tell you the hardest thing you're going to do in fourth grade, fractions and division. They stink. So, but I love teaching them, and praise the Lord, they were getting it, and I am very happy for that. And now I'm going to eat. So, talk to you soon. Finally home from work. I ran to the market first. Right now the boys are finding their chocolates and eating their advent calendars. What number are we on today, Casey? 13. Oh, we gotta talk a little louder than that.
13.
They're being goofy.
Chocolate.
Oh, so goofy. Even when they get older, boys never stop being goofy. So for today's dinner, I am feeling particularly lazy. So we are going to have a pre-bagged salad with some cucumber and tomato and cheese. And we have a bunch of ham left over from the party Saturday night, and the ham's still good. Today's only Tuesday. I bought a Kroger self-rising pizza that I'm going to throw a bunch of that ham on. We'll put some ham in the salad and finish up that ham. And dinner will be pretty easy to get done today. So, because that's kind of how I'm feeling. It was actually a really good school day, and I'm sorry I did not vlog anymore toward the end of the day. I got wrapped up into a couple of projects and had a couple meetings with secretary and the social worker in regards to some of my students, trying to make sure all of their needs are being met. And so I just did not have time to vlog again at work. And at the end of the day, I kind of rushed right out of there because I just wanted to get to the market as quick as I could and get home. So tonight, what do I have to do tonight? Couple of things, nothing too major. I have a social studies test I need to grade. I need to get that done and get those grades entered in to the computer system, and really just kind of make dinner tonight. I might actually do a little bit of a spa night tonight. I didn't have a chance to do that this weekend. I mean, I took care of personal grooming and all that stuff, but you guys know what I mean. I love my girly, relaxing time, and I didn't do that this weekend. So maybe I'll do it tonight. This sounds like a good idea. So I'm going to stop talking, get this food put away, and get dinner started so my boys can eat. Good morning. It is Wednesday, December 14th. Very close to Christmas, and back in class. I didn't close out my vlog yesterday. Sorry, honestly, I was just kind of doing things, and next thing you knew, I was in bed, and it's like, oh, you never close out your vlog. So I'm doing it now. I'm closing out yesterday, and we're starting today. And right now, Albus is out of his cage. He's just kind of checking out the classroom, doing a little exploring. I'll have him back in his habitat, though, before the children arrive. Hi, Albus. Hey, cutie pie. Oh, hey, the kids love him is an understatement. Also, quite a few of you on the last video left me comments about guinea pig care and the proper habitat size and things like that. So thank you for your advice, because I'll be honest, there's a lot I need to learn about guinea pigs. So that is one of the things we're doing. Unfortunately, for the moment, I cannot afford to replace his habitat. The cage is what he's going to have, but he will get, before the children arrive in the morning, I will give him some free time to run around the room and play, and I'll keep an eye on him. So he will get some exercise that way. Hopefully after the holidays, I can afford, where are you going, little guy, to get him a bigger habitat, but I can't do it right now. And so, keeping an eye on him. And, but yes, that's what's going on right now. I need to get things going, started for the morning, and get things ready for the day. It's a little warm in here. Whew. Well, it's freezing outside. The wind chill right now is -5 below outside. It is frosty, very frosty. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting ready, put my lunch away, and get on with my morning. The day is over. Sorry I did not vlog throughout the day. Honestly though, today was one of those really crazy days that most teachers hate. It started off right away with interruptions, and then throughout the day, part of the class was coming and going because of a fundraiser going on in the building. It took almost an hour to funnel one table at a time through this fundraiser thing. So that was like an hour of time. It wasn't wasted. I had him doing the read to self. I had him work on writing. But at the same time, I wanted to do a reading assessment. I couldn't do that. That ended up getting delayed. Finally got the whole class here. We did the reading assessment, which then took over my math time. So my math lesson for today didn't get taught. I did do my science lesson today. We're talking about producers and plants and photosynthesis and chlorophyll and all that stuff. So at least I got a good science lesson in. But then we took a pop quiz, and now mind you, this pop quiz is on information we had covered for 3 days. Read about it, talked about it, watched a movie about it, wrote notes on it, did a project on it. I graded the quizzes during my prep time. Like half the class got a D or worse on this quiz. I was so totally bummed out, because I mean, we spent a lot of time on this information, and granted, there were A's and B's, a lot of the kids did good, but yeah, a lot of them just bombed, and it's like, guys, we've been working on this for 3 days. I mean, that's disheartening. So now I have to go back, and whereas tomorrow I was all set to jump into new science material, tomorrow we're going to pause and regurgitate what we just covered. So that's always disappointing. And yeah, today's just one of those days where I'm kind of glad it was over and done with, because they were antsy. When you start off the day with interruptions right out of the gate, you pretty much know the rest of the day is going to stink, because it gets them off their routine, gets them off their schedule, gets them hyped up and pumped up, and all they wanted to talk about was what they want to buy at the fundraising shop. And yeah, so it was really hard today to pull them back into focus. So hopefully tomorrow will be a better day, but I'm going to get ready and go right now, because I need to go home, I need to cook dinner, and I need to grade some other papers, I need to grade the reading assessments. So yeah, kind of a sucky day. Sorry, they're not all winners. It's nighttime now, and I am in my robe and my jammies, and I'm comfortable. I've done dinner. We've cleaned up from dinner. I'm currently getting ready to work on my next Vlogmas on the computer. And sorry I missed a day. I don't know what got into me last night, but I didn't put the video together last night, so this one will be like a twofer, a double one. It'll be extra long. And I figure while I'm putting up my Vlogmas, I will watch Naomi Smart's ones. I love Naomi. And right now she's putting up ones where she's in Paris in her hotel room. I watched this one yesterday. Her hotel room is gorgeous. She's not paying for the trip. She's there for something for Dior. So, but yeah, Dior is treating her very well. So while I'm uploading my video and watching Naomi's video, I've also been playing with my new planner. I love the cover so much that I kind of stayed with the same cover, but I did go with the neutral, and I have to say, when they first came out with the neutral, I was like, oh no, I would never ever want to have just a black planner. Just black and white. It'd be so plain, but I absolutely love the fonts. And even though it's, mostly black and white, there are hints of color in there. You've got little strips and tabs at the top, on your pages before the month for your notes, and on the quote page itself, you do have a hint of color. I love the circle pattern in here. I think the script is absolutely gorgeous. And then I do like the versatility to know that, when I come to my color binder, January was this orange and blue color. Whether you liked it or not, that was your colors for January. And I'll be honest, I really wasn't the biggest fan of the orange and blue for January, which is why I would add a lot of washi tape and manipulate it. I mean, I pretty much pinked out this entire week because I was just getting sick of the orange and the blue. And so my Susie, oops, sorry, didn't mean to do that. Susie purchased the neutral planner, and I was first looking at hers. I was like, well, maybe, I don't know. But then the more I looked at hers and the more I looked online, I don't know, the neutral kind of grew on me. And next thing you knew, I loved it. I absolutely love the neutral. So yeah, I'm actually very happy that I got the neutral, because I know a lot of you have been asking, what planner did I get? And now, even though I went with the black and white neutral, I still got my rose gold coil, because at my heart of hearts, I'm still a rose gold loving girl. So, and I think the rose gold looks beautiful with it. And plus, I will be swapping out the covers, throughout the year, because I buy the interchangeable covers. So I'm very excited to start my new planner in a couple of weeks. And so I was going through and putting a few odd dates in there already. One thing I have noticed over the years of buying these, I do not use these stickers at all anymore. When I first started the Erin Condren system, I would use these stickers religiously, but now that I've gotten into the not YouTube, but the Etsy planning shops, these stickers are just so boring to me now. And even though she's tried to make them a little fancier by turning them into flags, I don't know, they're still just very boring compared to all the cuteness that you can buy on the Etsy shops. And I'll go ahead and show you like my month of December. I'm loving December. I love the colors, I love the plaid, I love the gold. And this was last week's spread, which I showed you. Here's this week's spread, which is heavy with poinsettias. And then next week's spread, I love the Etsy shops. They're so fun. And then the last week, this is still not finished. This is a work in progress. One thing I have noticed, though, is just how thick the books get. I was actually quite surprised when this planner arrives. Like, wow, this planner seems so much thinner. And I realized what the difference is. The difference is entirely the stickers and the washi tape. I've managed to make this planner twice as thick, as it originally was upon purchase. So because my purse is so very, very, very full, and because I do not want to give up my traveler's notebook, I'm almost debating if I want to go so sticker crazy with the new planner. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll keep my crazy shenanigans to this and keep this planner a little bit more professional looking, a little bit more bare bones, just to keep it thinner. I don't know. I say that now, but I know me and I know the girliness inside of me. I'm sure I'll be buying stickers very soon for it. And this is all the papers from the Scarlet Line Planner Society Kit. I used it to put covers on. I just literally used a piece of like double-sided tape to tape the new paper onto the old cover, and it looks beautiful. You can't tell that it didn't come that way. But yeah, I still love my traveler's notebook. So we shall see what I do with my planners come January. I just know that after having used this one for an entire year, I'm like really, 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 really excited there's something amazingly wonderful about starting that brand new planner. It's crisp and clean, and it just makes the whole year seem like I can do anything. The whole year is before me. It's silly, I know, but there is just something. Same thing with school supplies. In September, it's that same feeling you get from a brand new box of 24 crayons and a brand new dozen perfectly sharpened pencils with new erasers on top. It's that same kind of inspiration, the world is my oyster, I can do anything. So yes, school supplies and planners have that effect on me every time. So with that though, I am going to say goodnight. I hope you enjoyed this Vlogmas, this double day of Vlogmas. If you liked it, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from the future, click that subscribe button. I'll talk to you later.